New at 6 tonight, a follow-up to a story we broke last week that has since gone viral. Everyone's talking about the baby mix-up at a local hospital where a doctor performed surgery on the wrong infant. How did it happen? And more importantly, Nick Barris is here with what's being done to prevent such mistakes in the future.
This disturbing case is now part of a growing dialogue about how hospitals across the country may change the way they do business when it comes to newborns.
Oh, goodness.
By now, much of the world knows what happened to little Nate.
The baby, perfect, healthy, beautiful.
Just hours after delivery, Nate was moved from the recovery room with his mother to a nursery at University Medical Center in Lebanon. That is where we now know a doctor mistakenly performed a surgical procedure on Nate that was meant for another child. When told of the mistake, Nate's mother, Jennifer Melton, lost it.
At that point, I began to cry hysterically.
It's recklessness. There's no excuse for cutting on a healthy child. There's no excuse for mixing babies up at a hospital.
Malpractice attorney Clint Kelly says the doctor performed a frenulectomy.
And the physician will go in with a pair of scissors and will cut the skin up under the tongue to free the tongue for a child who's tongue-tied.
I felt like somebody had come in and just taken him away from me and, took him from the nursery and just, did what they wanted with him.
It's unclear how the mix-up occurred, but Nate's case begs the question, should babies, as standard procedure, be put in hospital nurseries? If Nate had just been left with his mother, Kelly says this all never would have happened.
How can you prevent a doctor or a nurse from cutting on your child without permission if you're not there with them?
There is a growing trend nationally in hospitals, including here in Middle Tennessee, to set up a mini nursery for the child in the mother's room. Of course, there would be exceptions, but what happened to Nate is now sure to feed the transition away from separate nurseries for healthy infants. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Nick, thanks. More and more hospitals here in Tennessee and across the country are becoming so-called baby-friendly. Among other things, this gives new mothers the option of keeping their infants with them at all times. As for baby Nate, well, here's an update. His mother says he's 8 weeks old now and appears to be doing well.